a lot is happening as far as the back door is concerned. Who will be the next coach of the Super Eagles? That's one question the average Nigerian football fan is asking. And I'm being joined now by Jide Olugbodi, a former Super Eagles player. Well, Jide, it's nice to have you on the program Sports Desk.
Be here.
Well, Jide, let's take a look at Jose Peseiro's stint, most especially the latter stages of his stint with the Super Eagles. And everyone felt he did well by ensuring that the Eagles played in the final of the AFCON tournament, which also met the demands of the Nigerian Football Federation for AFCON 2023. But do you have question marks concerning the timing of Peseiro's leaving and also the period of where the NFF will be on the search for a new coach, although an official statement is expected from those who run football in Nigeria?
Yeah, thank you. First of all, it's not an easy task to get to the final of AFCON. We know that is Africa's apex tournament. But when you look at, I think what will probably happen, or what must have happened, is that they look at the technical and the tactical aspects of the team throughout the tournament. And I'm sure with all observers looking, it was agreed that Nigeria just lacked a little bit in the technical area, especially in this semi-final and the final as well. So it probably was not so much of a surprise to hear that the NFF and the Peseiro decided to part ways as well. You know, sometimes they say that results and they actually mask the true issues that we have in teams. So I think it's good for both parties, for Peseiro and for NFF. They both parted ways and they're happy. So we move on.
Okay, well, Jide, the search is on, and a lot of names have already popped on. I asked Emmanuel Amunike questions, and I recall that the last time I spoke to him, he made mention of the fact that if he's called upon, he would be interested in taking over the reins of the Super Eagles managerial job. But then a lot of names, speculation at this stage. We also do not know if the NFF may want to go for a foreigner. But if you were to indeed advise, what would be your opinion?
Thank you. That's I mean, we have many great coaches in Nigeria, indigenous coaches, players who've proved themselves in the national colors. I know our coaches doing well both in Nigeria and outside as well. And of course, there's always the debate of is it foreign coaches we have. But I like to what I'm actually thinking is that why not let us design success through this appointment? So let us make it about merits and about the components that bring, you know, desired success that we so much desire. So, I mean, we should start talking about football philosophies. I mean, there's been lots of criticism about how the last coach played. So let's talk about how the coach that we want to bring in plays. Does he want to attack? Does he want to defend? Do they play through the lines? Do they play through the sides? Let's talk about tactical versatility. Can you change the game within the game? Can you exploit the opposition's weakness and then turn the game on its head? And also the desires of the coaches are also important, because someone once said that I helped a man climb a mountain and I discovered that I too had reached the mountain. So if you bring a coach that has a lot of desire, not just for money, but to be successful, they will aspire for that success with everything. And the players will follow suit as well. What about man management and leading? We need coaches. We need a coach that is able to lead the crop of players we have. This is a new generation. It's different from when we played. How you treat players now are different. How they respond to you are different as well. What about the backroom staff as well? So, people who can read the game. So it's about all of that and not really more about indigenous.
Jide, let me interject here. Let me interject here because of time. Could you just give a short list of 3 that suits, you know, all of the above you've mentioned? Let's take a look at 3 coaches if you were to advise or recommend.
Well, that's a tough one because if I'm picking three coaches, I'll probably pick one of the some of the world's best. And the question is money. It's about money.
Just go
Can we
ahead.
afford the? Yes. So you look at a coach in the molds of the great coaches in England as well. You look at coaches, in Europe. That's what you want to look at. I know it's not fair. I won't want to mention, the Nigerian players, ex-players, because I have a lot of them as friends. So, but the point is, I'm not going to make the decision. The decision is going to come from the top. But I say again, it's got to be a design decision, if you ask me. And we need to go for the best.
All right, Jide, tilting towards a foreigner, right?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I think that there are many Nigerian coaches that can do the job. And my opinion is who can do the job. We can also have a mix. We can have a mix of a Nigerian coach and a foreigner as a technical. There's so many things. I'm sure any coach that wants to go in wants success above everything. So let us focus on that and not focus on whether it's Nigerian or American or English or whatever. I think that's what is important.
Jide Olugbodi, former Super Eagles striker, I must say big thanks for talking to us on the program Sports Desk.
Thank you very much.